Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and thank you to Honourable Tumbuna for the question. Firstly, I'm happy to report that the Ministry for Trade, Cooperatives and Small and Medium Enterprises and Communications does conduct regular monitoring and evaluations of grant recipients. And it's interesting to note that since inception of each grant program, there's been about 107 million invested in MSMEs in terms of the broad spectrum from young entrepreneurs, women, cooperatives, and the like. The ministry has developed quite a comprehensive program that actually monitors the progress of the MSMEs. The framework is obviously data-driven. It works on data analysis and in visitations and tries to measure the grant impacts in terms of employment created, livelihoods supported, growth in revenue, increased export markets, for example, for the National Export Strategy, and contribution to the SDGs. Over the last 2 years, there's been about almost 2,000 visits, covering about 8,000, covering various assistance programs. They use a software called Kobo Toolbox to do the analysis. And there are some interesting statistics or findings from the reports. For example, in terms of the IHRDP and NDP program, which have success rates of 90% and 95% respectively. That is quite pleasing to note because they are quite popular programs, and particularly the fact that they reach right into the rural areas. On average, IHRDP recipient creates about 9 jobs, whereas the National Export Strategy creates about 13 jobs and NDP 3 jobs. On average, for the National Export Strategy recipients, some of them are generating up to 65,000 in sales, and should be noted that, of course, this varies by sector as well. In terms of just, I thought we'd just share some specific examples in terms of just to demonstrate how impactful these programs are. And of course, it was started by the previous government. In 2021, 2022, Mr. Samson Manoa was supported by IHRDP for 3 ton manual crate truck. This assistance has allowed him to improve his product. And a recent visit to Mr. Baneo's farm has shown a 12% increase in sales, which is great. And it's, of course, demonstrating the impact of the funding on the farm. Ms. Alumita Tuila of Goodness Investment, she was supported with through HRDP for baking equipment from Ngaloa village in Kandavusa. She was through the baking equipment, she was able to produce about 3 batches of loaves of bread in a day for 150 households with freshly baked bread. And actually from that, she was then able to secure a loan from FDB of about $5,000 to expand her business. And the business expansion, of course, has been made possible through her sales. And I believe I'm told that she's now selling to Wunise Secondary School as well, sir. So I guess the The monitoring of these businesses is showing that it's a lot of the money is being put to good use, which is positive. And right now, we are trying to sort of create a database for the national MSMEs around Fiji. And with that database, we can actually then much closely track on an automated basis the MSMEs and ensure that the money that we are investing in MSMEs is well spent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.